EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
First down, Chicago. 54 miles.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
First down, a run with Cohen. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Trubisky will throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And now look at him go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception, and that means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the pick six, and that decent field position of throwing that pick six, we'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes him back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Mike's up. 180. Watch the slap.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. The sack by Robert Quinn.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. On 2nd down, Elliott will wind up getting 4 down to the 36. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott caught by Cobb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Check back. First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let's go. 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A throw over the middle taken in. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hatch it. Tighten up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, baby.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. The tackle there by Antoine Woods. From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 36.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
From the 30 on second down, Trubisky, the screen pass here to Cullen. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
So he's running
now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
So this should work.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
So weird. Like literally nothing looks open.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Cohen's going to get open right here. So is A.
From the
and he gets fucking caught. Oh my god. He's running the same
the strong
play.
Safety able to get in there on the coverage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
Nice.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Final play of the half. Prescott. He sets to fire deep. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
He doesn't have much answers for this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now.
How did he a fucking
something to string together,
blows up every single play.
Something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. To throw on 2nd and 6, Trubisky. It's a short one here.
Wow, just fall down, you dumbass.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Now he tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's the second to drill the game, too.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. They're on 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
4-3
they
beats
are
this?
right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time
Look
in this
at,
game.
oh
They're getting blown
my
out.
Lord.
They adjust.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now on 2nd and 13. Trubisky.
Oh, my
and
God.
that'll be incomplete.
Oh,
he was
my
trying to hit
God,
Taylor
he's a
Gabriel
Lord.
that time.
He's
And
a
it's
fucking
3rd down.
Lord.
I think someone's going to get into QB1 0 when he gets to the sideline.
might literally
Already
just have
thrown
to
an
do
interception.
drags
That
all
one
over
should have
him.
been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick 6. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Trubisky to throw. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
1st downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Possession catches.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
Lord.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They go to Elliott again. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Prescott. Going to throw right side here. Complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The Cowboys will go. Prescott complete to Jason Witten. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Cohen. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
He's running
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. On 1st down, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Now Trubisky on 1st down. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Alert, 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 alert. Smooth.
One last shot for Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Throwing is Jackson. He dumps it down to Ingram. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike 59! Mike 59! In your face!
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On third down, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get.
There he goes, right side, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 32 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
To play Madden when you're upset.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
These boys pulling out all the cheese, huh? The Ravens don't have any good defense, so they have two fast.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Okay, yeah, I can't
Pass
use
play
those.
there, but it's incomplete.
I just fucking can't.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Jackson now, buying time to his left. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
That's why we can't.
Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Jackson on 1st down. He finds an opening past the 40. The catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson. It's complete.
He held on.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Escaping. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now he's on the line.
Khalil Mack getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On second down, it's Ingram, and same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
These boys are holding on to that.
They put such an emphasis on things. And you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Why would you call the timeout right now?
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson.
Thank you, dummy.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now this one complete on the slant route. Touchdown, Chicago!
Yeah, see you later, ho. Fuck out of here. Alright, so now I know Trubisky is ass, so we can't use them. Do I need a black quarterback? But now I don't have Khalil Mack. QBs by speed? Let's just go overall. Who has good QBs? I could go back to the Seahawks. I very well could do that. They got Chris Carson. Yeah. Seahawks are nice. Could go Niners. The Niners are nice. I'm not going Eagles, not going Lions. Could go Cowboys. Fuck the Raiders. I'll just go Seahawks. Yeah. Escape artist, nice. Let's go. like this defense. Seahawks, baby. What are their linebackers looking like? Why is... What? They took out Chris Carson? How about no? Yeah. Let's keep that like that. As a matter of fact, we could fucking make Marshawn Lynch the fullback if we were running that type of scheme. Tyler Lockett, DK, and more. Sure. All over 90 speed. You gotta put Luke. What is the run blocking looking like? Yeah. God damn. Jadavion. Why is Ziggy not like, what the fuck is going on? Linebackers. This nigga got 91 speed. God damn. I might want that to be over here. Yeah. Shaquille, Trey Flowers, Akeem King, Diggs, I'm down. 5'9". Ugh. We'll see. And then Bradley, he be hitting. He be laying the wood. Kick return. Yeah, we'll keep Tyler. Third down running back. That's when we'll use Lynch. Powerhouse. I don't know whatever the fuck these mean.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Quentin Jefferson never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run to Marshawn Lynch. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's Carson. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he locates Luke Wilson. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 31, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
The fuck?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Come on, Russell.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
From the 17, Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go one more. Hey, alert.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he spins away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Jackson now to throw on 3rd down. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And his pass incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. With a sack, and Ziggy Ansah. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
And the pressure gets to him again. Ziggy Ansah able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Returnable for Lockett. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep,
run what you do best.
Exactly.
Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
So he played down.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is caught. He hits more. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A carry now for Lynch. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Wilson to the right side, and he's got more complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now Wilson, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson as
Full tank of the ass. Huh? Full tank of the gas. Fuck tax analysts. How about that? Everybody know, nigga. You need to learn your fucking lesson. Cause nigga, I got depression. Hey, Kade. When's the last time you called someone a nigga? Damn. Today. I seen a nigga.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the
I didn't say
Pacific
ER.
Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Forced out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo, and he's going to go down again. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Garoppolo now.
Now that's the way to open up a game on defense. Back-to-back sacks. We know that someone's come to play today.
He went out of bounds.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. You go tight. You got tight.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson, that's complete to DK Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. First down, the run with Lynch. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Ezekiel Ansah, his second sack of the night. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Open man is born. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to return to the 21-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
36 power.
They'll run on first down. Lynch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a give, running right is Lynch. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Lynch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On second down, Lynch. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson operating from the gun. And a completion to Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. Yep.
happy with that because that's more than fine. It's because you don't have to give me anything really. Just like this.
First one of the day. Look at this animation.
animation, and we get an 85 overall Trey Flowers. Okay, the animation was cool, but I need to see a higher overall player. We're not here to open up for 85 overall players. You can add 10 to that overall because, guys, I'm trying to pull a 95 overall playoff player. Charveris. Charveris Ward. Look, I want a 90 plus, alright? As long as it's not an 85 or below, I'm good. 89! That's better. That's honestly better. Alright, we're getting a bunch of power-ups right here. Come on. 95 plus. 90. Sheesh. These packs stink. Let me tell you that. They truly stink. Come on, right here. 95 plus. Come on. Right here. Right here. Bless us. Bless us. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe. Come on. The final pack. What? The packs were so bad, honestly. We're down to the bundle topper. It is a fantasy pack. We have 2 of these, and it guarantees us a 93 overall. Oh, so that's what the high overall reveals look like. So you get to pick one out of all of these 93 overall players. And honestly, this could help you like complete sets and whatnot. So for the first one, I'm just gonna go ahead and get Shaquille Griffin for the first one. And like I said, we have 2 of them. For the second one, I'll just get Josh Allen. Honestly, I'm just gonna sell both of these cards. Look, to say that I'm surprised that the packs were bad, I'll be lying. They were pretty bad. But now we have come to the point of the video where we're gonna make changes to our team. The changes will start at the left outside linebacker spot. Now we got a comment from Ton Season. He said, bring in 95 overall Khalil Mack. He's a monster. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of Von Miller, and I'm gonna bump down Bobby Bell to left outside linebacker number 2. As you guys see, Von Miller is gone. Bobby Bell is left outside linebacker number 2. And for our starter, obviously I'm gonna go out there and bring in Khalil Mack for us. Now I don't need to actually go out there and buy him because for reaching level 80, the maximum level, I unlocked a 95 overall power-up pass. So like I said, instead of going out there and buying this card, all I have to do is add in the 95 overall power-up pass, and just like that, we have Von Miller on our team now. And as you guys see on our team, he is 97 overall. Even our team overall went up to 96. We have to take a look at his stats. For those curious, this 97 overall Khalil Mack, here is what his stats look like. Next up on defense, we're going to focus on a cornerback spot. I will be releasing Willie Brown. I released Willie Brown instead I have someone in mind that's going to change everything. That person's going to be this 96 overall playoffs Champ Bailey. You guys see his stats. 541,000 coins is officially on our team. Yo, this man Champ Bailey on our team is 98 overall. That's crazy. For those curious, here are his stats. He has 97 speed, 97 acceleration. That's crazy. Main coverage is at 99. I mean, I've seen enough. That is it for our defense. Switching on over to the offense, I will be releasing Jerry Rice. As you guys see, Jerry Rice is gone. I'm going to go out there and bring in someone to replace him. And that someone is going to be the 96 overall Terrell Owens. So this man on our team became 99 overall. What is life? Theo is 99 overall. I'm so excited to see the stats. 97 speed. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Do you see what I'm seeing? We're done making upgrades. Honestly, if you guys want any more changes, make sure you comment down below and let me know. But look, there's some solo challenges I've been working on, and it comes with a crazy reward. So I kind of want to complete it now and see what we get as a reward. So it is called NFL 100, and as you guys see, I am down to the final challenge. And for completing it, as you guys see at the bottom, you get yourself a free NFL 100 fantasy pack. So that's insane. Let's go ahead and complete this and see what we pull. All I have to do is score a passing touchdown, and we will get ourselves the NFL 100 fantasy pack. For this challenge, it is making us use Joe Montana. So I'm just going to go up here and toss this one to T.O., and it's as simple as that. It's on arcade difficulty, so it's pretty straightforward. We just completed the NFL 100 solo challenges. Here it is, guys, our free NFL 100 fantasy pack. Let's see, man. How many do we even have? I think it's like 4 to 5. We get Emmitt Smith. That's not good. I want this to be someone that we could use. Wait. So it's every single NFL 100 player. Oh, this is fun. I know it's all the players. Here's what I'm about to do. I'm going to go ahead and select Rod Woodson and bring him to our team. So bring Rod Woodson to our team. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Byron Jones. Byron Jones is gone. We have opening at quarterback number 4. So Rod Woodson is going to play. Spin Rod Woodson. 97 overall. I mean, our cornerbacks are so solid. Like, this team is amazing. If you saw the offense, you see yesterday. We get some blocks. T.O., oh my goodness, one man to beat. That was my fault. I'm at fault there because honestly, I could have tried to juke out that defender and we could have probably taken out one to the house. But it's all good. I'm straight. I'm straight because we just picked up a first down. Let's go. I need you guys to comment down below and let me know who we should pick up for the next episode because honestly, there's so much new content out as T.O. makes a big catch. Let's go. So yes, make sure you comment down below and let your boy know we are looking really good. In this possession, T.O. cannot hang on to. Are you serious? Did he just pick that up with one hand? I'm done. This game bails out people so much. I never get bailed out. I never. This dude literally grabbed the ball with one hand. I'm just waiting for a day where I catch breaks like that because it never happens for me. We're at the 43-yard line here. He has been stuck in this like cover 3. So I'm gonna keep on running this play. You better switch out of it. This time we're gonna go ahead and run the ball with Bo Jackson. Bo, let's go, Bo. That's just crazy. That is honestly just crazy. Come on. Let's go. Big first down. Hey, we got Eric Dickerson checked into the game. We're going to go right back to him. Eric Dickerson goes to the outside. Eric Dickerson gets the first touchdown of the day for us. All right, so as you guys see, my boy is all the way to the 37-yard line. I'm going to try to get a stop. I don't know how he was able to get that off, but he picks up some decent chunk right there. We got 2 minutes left here. Big third down. Oh, my goodness. No way he caught that. He didn't catch it. He's probably going to kick a field goal here. This is honestly huge right here. 4th and 2. Let's see what he's going to do. No way. He caught that? He's all the way up to 16 now. Come on. Oh, he got us. He got us. Just like that, he is back up 14-7. Brandon Cooks with the touchdown. We got 1:52 remaining. Honestly, we don't even have to force it. Like, we can just come out here and try to put a try together. Oh, nose. Football, let's go. 14-14 now. I definitely want the ball back before the first half comes to an end. Let's go, Khalil. Big sack, Khalil. Pause. Yo, this is huge right here. This is huge right here, boys. We need this. We need this. Give me that. Oh, my goodness. That should have been a pick. Our plan worked out perfectly. We will get another possession before the first half comes to an end. I really want to get T.O. a touchdown before we close out the first half. But at the same time, like, I'm really not trying to force things. We go to him here. And T.O., oh, my goodness. That was a nice little juke move to pick up a first down. And he kind of knows, like, what I've been up to because every possession, I've been just tossing this to T.O. What a catch. Yo, T.O.'s in the zone. Look. Look at the left side. All right, he got the double me. This is a touchdown. Let's go. Stop playing with 99. Overall, T.O. Put some respect on his name. Yo, that was the goal. I wanted another possession before closing out the first half, and we got another possession, and we scored with T.O. First half was super dope. We scored 21 points. We saw a touchdown from T.O. Now we are starting the second half. He does have the ball here first, and what a catch. I think that is Torrey Holt. Catches that one, takes it to the 46. 2nd and 10 here at the 46. Let's see what he's going to do. Khalil Mack. Unreal. Khalil is too nasty, my bros. This brings up a 3rd and 21. I'm there. I'm there. Give me that. I was about to say, that should have been a pick, but luckily for us, he did drop the ball. So now, a big 4th down is coming up. Did I just the coach's suggestion play? Did I just listen to Madden? We better not give up. We better not give up a big play here. Down goes Mahomes. Bruce Smith with the sack. Look here, my bros. Look here. I'm not going to force it, but we do got the double me turned on. Protect Michael Vick, and we should have another touchdown to that boy T.O. But, oh, he knows what I'm doing. He knows what I'm doing. Slide, young man. We're not going to force it. The dude thinks he's slick. I'm not throwing it if there's 2 defenders over there. We're going to run the ball now to Bo Jackson. Bo, scoop. What was that? Bro! This man was possessed. We stomach. Probably a bathroom break. It has to be a bathroom break. My boy probably had some green beans yesterday, and it just kicked in. Big news, my boy is sticking around, and we are in the... No one jumped. You see that? No one jumped. Brandon Cooks again gets another touchdown. We're officially in the fourth quarter. That's what I was going to say. I'm so mad. None of my secondary players jumped. It's all good. That was also a beautiful read. I got to give it to my opponent. Let's see if we can catch him off guard with this RPO. Hopefully we can, and it looks like we do. It looks like we do. T.O., okay, big pickup. We should definitely try out a read option. We haven't done it today. You guys know I love plays like this. Hopefully the defenders bite. They do. Vic goes nowhere. This is a huge second down, fellas. Let's see what we can do. T.O. Oh, God. How did he catch it? That should have been picked off. How did he catch it? My goodness, T.O. is doing it all. T.O. is doing it all today. Oh, God. Oh, God. Where do I go? Oh, God. We're running. We're running with Vic. We're running with Vic. We get a first. We only need an inch here, so let's go ahead and hand the ball off to Bo. Bo picks up a first. I'm going to move T.O. to the right side of the field, and we're going to go ahead and actually streak him. Hopefully, we can catch him wide open, and oh, my gosh. I didn't see that blitz coming. I mean, I gotta say, that was extremely dumb of me, but that's the type of stuff we do on this channel, alright? We gotta do dumb things. If we don't do dumb things, then how are these videos gonna be funny? T.O., come. That was close. I mean, my boys, that was really close. Here we go, big third down. Yo, can they block? Can they block for me? Oh, God. Oh, God. T.O. Oh, we threw a souvenir. It's all good. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I truly don't care. I'm going for it. 4th and 26. T.O. Let that thing hang. Let that thing hang. Oh, it didn't catch it. It didn't catch it. Okay, so we're going to take over at the 49 with a minute 55 remaining. We have to get a stop or this game's going to be tied up. That was the absolute most. 1st and 10 here. He's going to run the ball. Picks up about like 9 yards. Probably going right back to the run here on 2nd and 1 so he can pick up a first down. He doesn't. Instead, he finds Torrey Holt for another big game. I mean, you guys don't understand how goofy I'm about to feel when he makes his comeback. I'm going to feel so dumb. 2nd and 16 now with just about a little over a minute remaining. P. Willis ends this game. Or did he? Is it over? We don't know. None of us know. I need one more touchdown. I can't survive if I don't get one more. Come on. Come on. Oh, wide open. Wide open. Randy. He stays in bounds. He stays in bounds. I'm going to call a timeout. I don't know if the clock is going to keep on ticking, but I'm going to call a timeout because I want one more touchdown. I want one more. Oh, Vic is in the zone. Vic is in the zone. He got the bazooka. He got the bazooka. Come on. Randy. Oh, God. No, no, no. No way. Get him down. Let's go. Woo, that was scary. We had to test it out, man. We had to test out what our players could do, and that was an amazing game, honestly. T.O. showed up live. We were playing around most of this game, so I know I made a lot of dumb mistakes, but all that matters is we got to see what T.O. could do. 28-21. We walk away victorious. Look at those two. Look at those two. Let's check out some of our stats. Vic went 14 for 24, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing wise, Bo Jackson had 5 carries for 110 yards and a touchdown. And you guys saw Eric Dixon also had a touchdown. T.O. had 10 catches, 171 yards, and a touchdown. What a game for him. There you guys have it, Boss Nation. I really hope.
There you guys have it, Boss Nation. I really hope that this video can really get a million views. Because if I didn't get a million views. If I could really get a million views, that means I can start pumping out videos for you guys. And if you guys get videos, then that means we're all winning. Because you're getting videos, I'm getting money. We're fucking bitches. I'm just down this bitch.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as they're saying...
Insert. Oh.
Put it down. Oh my God.
Morales.
How's it going?
How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good.
Mr. Morales. Oh, awesome. Sweet. Sweet deal.
Rolling on first down is Breeze. Backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Wait,
5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
wait, let's go, baby.
Like a Miles gonna be a Madden player now, it's crazy.
Okay, who came into my stream earlier? I was getting my ass popped. That shit was bad.
Oh, really, buddy? God damn it. Who is doing you damage?
Alright, we get it.
Through his progressions, not there. After about the third one, he decided to better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I'm gonna shut him up real quick. You're talking a little too much.
On first and 10,
Fuck you.
Ooh, let's go. That should have been a pick, though. That shit was in my hands.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first.
Bro, like, I don't understand. Like, you're not getting any, I'm not getting any pressure. And you're just sitting back there. Oh my God. You're just sitting in the pocket, though. You're just sitting in the pocket.
Drop that for me, Michael.
Oh, like I'm not containing every play. Okay.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that
Oh my
has him staring
God.
at a 3rd and 10.
Contain doesn't even work this year.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Wow.
And this is a catch
Why are
by
you
Ted
talking
Ginn.
like that?
Go for it. Why does everyone fucking go for it? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
About a yard short.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion.
But you're garbage. You're fucking garbage. Oh my
Man,
God,
pass
you're
him over
garbage.
here. Let me put a knot on his fucking head. Of course, we know better. It took him to like 3 o'clock in the morning to do last night.
Running back, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield.
Yeah, JJ, you can have him, bro. He can beat my ass.
Down on a gain of 16 yards. Breeze now on first down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And
You're
they'll
not
get him
even
down after
wrong.
a pickup of 8.
Like, you think you hella good. You suck.
Facing a
You
2nd
suck.
and 2 after that last
You
catch
suck.
for 8 yards. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. They'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
I really gotta contain Drew Brees. Are we fucking serious right now?
In the end zone.
Yeah, this is the shit you do. And I look at that.
Number 8 of the opening drive.
That's literally how you play. That's literally how you play. You're ass. You're ass though. Why would I
Oh
want
my
to play?
God, he playmakered that.
And
Good
that'll
Lord.
wind up moving the
That should have
chains
been an
again
easy
as the
pick.
tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14.
That's literally how you play, and I can't do it. I can't do it. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
9 times left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Sacked there by
garbage.
Jadeveon Clowney. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Bro, he
Bro,
got
stop
bailed out
speaking like
twice
that.
in one
There
fucking
to make the
drive.
grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
No, nigga. Hey, we should be talking like that.
Dancing to his left. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
He got them toes
Picked
in.
off by Quandre Diggs.
Hurry up and advance the league, man. And China just texted me and said he on his way home. Or him.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So an
That's
onside
his
kick
probably
fail in
nickname.
the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You
Oh
almost
my
have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we
Coach
were trying
E,
to look
shut
around
the
them
hell
and
up.
speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up
That's a
possession
weak
with the
guy.
opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried, they just didn't get it done.
A nice
Treasure.
run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. From the 39, Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll go down here at the 35.
Like I can play this game?
4 yards the pickup.
Why isn't he
First
playing?
down.
Play me right now. Yeah.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that's
No,
complete
this
to
dude
Luke
I'm supposed to
Wilson.
play.
And brought
I'm not trying to be
down, but not before
0
they're
and 10,
inside the
bro.
25.
Yeah.
It's a gain of 12.
He ain't trying to
First
play me.
down, Seahawks.
Hell no. You talking about the Coles game? No, we finna advance the league, nigga. It's too late for that.
Big tight end on a crossing route,
Wow.
coming underneath.
What
Sometimes
What
he
the,
gains
your
some
coworker
serious
say?
momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
I was supposed to play the Lions. I'm about to manage my team though, so I can spank you on this. I'm
On
not
first
going
and
to Super
10,
Bowl
it's
this year.
Wilson.
And that's on
An
me.
incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. A give to Lynch from the shotgun.
Look at my Pat. Look at the team, Pat. Look at my team and see what you want for that draft pick.
Touchdown,
Oh, okay.
Seattle.
Psych, nigga, you thought.
These guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Trying
There
to
you
work
go,
me.
nothing really
Trying to
too
work me.
complex. Block, keep
Nigga, I can pick up a
silence,
fucking
but run
superstar.
it
Get
in.
out of here.
I will give you my 88 overall
Scamming
left
dread
tackle,
wearing
Will
nicknames.
Fuller, and my first round pick.
You said who? You said Will Fuller?
And they take the
Yeah.
lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers
Okay.
to boot it away.
Will Fuller and the first round pick for your first round pick.
Nah, hell nah, I ain't gonna do that.
The
I mean,
Saints
Will Fuller
are
kind of
offense on
fast
the
though,
field
you know
ready to
what
get
I
their
mean?
drive started.
He kind of fast.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Oh, I want to do a practice.
JJ Watt for your first round pick.
Do y'all be doing this free practice thing?
To throw again on second down. Breeze drops this off to Kamara.
It's similar. You get the same amount of points.
And they get him down.
Can someone guard Alvin Kamara?
I gotta get used to my team real
Fuck.
quick.
As a wideout, he's doing
8
this?
of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and
Yeah, I still got Josh Jacobs, Rodney Hudson. Yeah, I got Derek Carr. I got some random dude there too. I don't know
off the
who
play
that is.
fake to Kamara.
Y'all said this year too? He probably a rookie then.
Oh, that was dangerous.
How is that not a pick? He's throwing it inside of my hands, and I'm just dropping the ball.
But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams. Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all are in. Vikings
Get
in
over the
good
middle.
shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams,
Hell no. What?
who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be
That's
New
a horrible.
I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division
That's
champion, it
horrible.
looks like.
I feel like I'm being
Bottom
scammed.
line is,
You are
Dallas
being
or
scammed.
Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go
AC
to their
Polar
home
Bear,
field
run up,
when
nigga.
they have to play in a divisional game. So when it comes to, when you get it all together,
I sent EJ to bed.
because they'd be the fourth team in.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the
He get on the
afternoon.
mic singing.
Another try after the first down sack. Breeze.
Oh my god. This nigga just aggressive catch after aggressive catch.
Coachy, you ain't that good. Stop it.
Lord.
There to make the grab. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
Because you suck.
Play inside
Yeah,
and
you suck.
underneath.
I don't.
He does a slant and it's wide open.
11-6.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize
What I lie about?
was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1.
Oh yeah. I forgot. You took you all night to beat me. I forgot. You're right. You're right, little bruh. My bad, coach. Little brother.
Man, y'all ain't giving me nothing.
They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they
I gotta
come
get
up
it out
first
the
and 10.
mud.
Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
What you moving?
Throwing on second and long. Wilson.
Oh my God, Russell, are you kidding me?
Eli Apple.
Russell Wilson.
Touchdown.
Russell. We're overthrowing those? No pressure? Overthrow?
He told you advance at the OG's game. What's up, AC? Join up.
I love the way that you spotlighted
I sent your invite, man.
because you and I both know the best athletes on the field.
Nigga, run up, man. I sent EJ to bed. I
People
sent you back to
giving people
bed.
different numbers. Like, what is all this?
Come on.
Weird, bro.
That nigga Hamilton be changing names.
And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they
He be changing the people that little fake people. Someone on his team named Ray Lewis.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick six.
You can go, bro.
He said, I'm telling you, he said advance at the OG's game.
Bro, their DBs are going stupid.
Just play the game for him.
And knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
Comes back to
Oh,
those defensive backs.
no, he didn't.
DB, right?
Possession pass
Deep in there.
Wait, so I got Sterling second?
Second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Handoff comes to Lynch. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still, 4th down upcoming. And he will
How am I supposed to do that?
down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A curious
That
decision
man, Brock
to go
Osweiler
for
is
it.
6'7". God damn.
The 4th down run
Alright.
successful. Now they look to pay it
Why
off.
can't you have Patrick do it, bruh?
Steps away to his
I'm about to get in the game.
Well, I gotta do
He's
it.
going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the
roll
first
up,
down,
roll
but
up
this
in
is
the
still a
nigga, roll
nice
up.
job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And oh, look at that.
That's
A
home.
diving
God.
catch.
Tyrell Williams,
Now the
Sterling
Seahawks going to use the
Zay
first of their
Jones.
timeouts.
I got
As the
no
clock
name.
stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
What throws are like what?
Ain't nobody
the
crying.
fuck?
Yeah.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson
What
with
is
a pick.
this?
And he'll be stopped shy
Hey,
of the
hey,
15
hey,
at the
hey, I wasn't playing
14-yard
this
line
season.
on the return.
Y'all had some weak nigga
Charles,
control
while
on
we
the
have a
Raiders, and
second,
y'all ain't
we
gonna pin that
talked
on me.
about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on
Why the
top
numbers
right now
changed
in
then?
NFL circles. That's awarding a
All right,
home
E.
game to every division winner
that
regardless of
number?
record. It's happened. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 30, 10, touchdown, New Orleans.